We're here in Ormond Beach, Florida. Can you tell us, Mariah, what's going on with your bike right now?
I don't f***ing know. That's the problem. You f***ing piece of shit. All right, well, one of y'all hold this battery pack.
Here we go.
Just f***ing stay on. Something f***ed it up. When I'm revving it, the voltage is dropping, and I have no idea.
Yeah, something's draining it while you're running it.
The bolts for my battery are touching my metal fender. There's nowhere else to move my battery. Like, everyone has looked at it.
Rev it.
Nope, it's going down. What the f***?
The Moto Maidens. It's the 5 of us with this lust for life. The only way it can be quenched is on a motorcycle.
Come on.
I knew something was very wrong.
Oh, Jesus.
We pick one state, take off on 2 wheels, and whether it's national parks or businesses, we try and explore all that that state has to offer.
Moto Maidens in their natural habitat.
And meet the women along the way that make that state beautiful.
The maidens are life.
I'm never one to be like, this is sisterhood, but it really is.
Well, that burned. My electrical tape. If it's burning like that after one day, being on the road for 7, 8 days, the bike's not gonna start. Because that bolt is touching my fender, it's just draining it. I don't wanna cut my fender.
We're gonna have to cut your fender.
This is a brand new fender.
So the first day we're getting ready to go, we're all geared up, all our bikes are loaded up. We're all feeling really good and ready to just crush some miles. But then Mariah's bike was having like technically a charging system issue. So I don't think we're crushing miles yet.
Sorry, I'm holding everybody up.
How dare you, Mariah? It's all right, man. Remember that one time I went down on the first day on our ride last year?
There was nowhere else for me to move my battery, and if I wanted my fender to stay where it was, I'd have to cut the whole fender. I don't have time to do all this at once. At this point, we had to make a decision so that I can start this ride peacefully.
Oh, all right, this is gonna be a couple person job so that doesn't fall everywhere.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go, girls.
I'm not going nowhere, apparently.
When you modify a bike, you're gonna have to keep modifying it, you know, and I feel like that's always why there's issues with choppers, because the more you change, then it presents a new issue. So we fixed one thing, but now there's this problem. And it's a cycle that doesn't end, but, you know, we thrive on chaos, and that's why we love motorcycles, I guess.
Yeah, it's literally, because my battery sits on the side and the screw touches right here.
Okay, all right. All right, ready?
Oh, God. I'm nervous.
I drilled holes in Mariah's fender, which is a new one for me. I've never drilled holes in a fender, period, let alone with a tire on the bike.
Whew. Chopper baby.
Yep, literally, chopper.
Which is sketchy at best, which I think is definitely one of our mottos now.
All right. Leaving a lot later than I thought.
I can give my support however it's needed. Crack jokes, supply water, stay the f out of the way, whatever is necessary.
I hate being behind schedule. Linda Lou. Just wanna ride my motorcycle.
Most of the time when issues are happening on your bike, it's a domino effect. But you don't want to let anything get in the way of your trip, so you just have to put your 5 brains together and figure out solutions, and we're pretty good at doing that now. Because it is a motorcycle, and ours are really sketchy, and that's the way we like them. But sometimes that means that we have a lot of problem children, so you learn how to deal with those problem children.
Got most of it.
We're so close. I'm gonna have to stand the shit out of that. All right, careful, careful. Whoa!
Here now.
Got him.
Now.
All right.
There you go.
Battery's going in. No, we're fine. You f***ing helped a lot. I wouldn't have been able to do that. My wrist would have given out.
Because of me having to do all that stuff on my bike, I already held up our whole first half of the day. Way to go. I don't want to be the one to hold the trip up. I feel so guilty when that happens. We're all loaded up and we're ready to go. We're beyond ready to leave. So off on the next Moto Maidens ride, and hopefully Florida's gonna be a good one for us.
Heel mitts. We're doing it.
Fucking did it!
It's definitely one of those better late than never situations. I'm just telling myself that, to be honest with you, so I don't get mad that I made the trip start so late.
Let's ride. Let's roll, butthole.
Hi there. How are you? Hi, Shelly. How are you, girls? Nice to meet you. Hi, Zoe. Nice. Hey. Have you ever been to the dealership here? Okay.
We get to meet Shelly, the general manager at Daytona Harley-Davidson.
Just a 2-second background. My dad founded Daytona Harley-Davidson in '94 down on Beach Street. Built this location in 2005, and my mom, my sister, my brother, and my husband, and now I'm still the general manager. My brother's still here, Dean, my husband's still here. So it's kind of neat, and we've got a great, amazing team of people, a lot of employees that have been here since day one. So
That's a
it's
lot
pretty
when
cool.
employees have been there for a long time.
Yes.
That
Oh,
means
yeah.
The managing is going really well.
Yeah, well, you can't not have fun selling motorcycles and doing motorcycle stuff. So, and that's
Don't
why
we know
it's
it?
exciting to see you doing your journey and just expressing your passion for motorcycles. And
We get to meet people like you.
well, good. One of the neat things that we've tried to do is bring a lot of collectibles into the dealership, just so
see
people
that.
can see some
This
cool
is
stuff.
so the new electric light that they came out with. This is amazing, and I really want to look at it.
This one is a 1994 nostalgia, and
The cow seat is right up my alley. I want it. You taking that home, Mariah? Yes, I am. This is for me, and my dog Pascal's gonna go right there.
this is our racing wall, but there is one cool little picture of me racing.
Yes.
This is me on a 1915 Harley Davidson.
You're a badass.
Yeah. Shelly is super inspiring. I've been wanting to go to the races and check it out, and I'm sure once I'm there, like watching it, I'm gonna be like, I gotta do it.
Zoe and I looked at each other and we were like, let's start a race team.
If I get on a racing bike, I'm probably gonna get hooked.
It's a 1,000 cc, no brakes, no clutch, and basically it's a direct drive. So you get pushed off, and then you just pop your compression release, and you go. And then when you're time to stop, you have to turn your fuel off, and then you kind of coast in, and every once in a while, a little Fred Flintstone stopping. So
can't wait to come watch the
yes.
race.
Wow.
On these trips, we don't only meet women that ride motorcycles, but not only does she ride them, she races Harley Davidsons from 1915. Are you kidding me? People thought I was crazy for not having a front brake. She doesn't have any. So she's just a powerhouse.
So how fast does that thing go?
They'll top speed at about 100 miles, but we'll go probably about like 71, 72, and then there are some guys that definitely go faster. So
Next year, you're gonna have a bunch of cheerleaders screaming.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
We will be
Yes,
there.
I would love to see
that.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Shelly was really rad because in a place where historically women are underrepresented in the motorcycle community, you don't see a lot of women doing that.
What's your favorite part about racing?
Winning. I got second this year. The best part is when you pass somebody. You want to know what my least favorite part is?
Yes.
When my bike does not work.
Yeah, I know that feeling. We all do.
Oh, yeah.
When something starts happening and I just go, what is wrong? It was just running so perfectly. And then next thing you know it, I'm like on the side of the track and pushing my motorcycle. But that happens.
But isn't it impressive that you have a machine from that year that you're still able to get on?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think there's a lot of women riders who go unnoticed in the history of motorcycles. And I think it's such an important time for women to be on the forefront of motorcycles and show how powerful we all are and show what we can all accomplish when we really put our minds to it.
Thank you so much for taking
Shelly.
time.
I'm so glad that I had an opportunity.
Yeah, you're such an inspiring babe. Dude. It's so nice to meet you.
You girls
Yeah.
are inspiring. This is I have a story. You have a really cool story that I think is really, really unique and fascinating. So I wish you all the best.
Women are the future.
I'll see you.
All right.
Okay. Have so much fun.
Thank you, Shelly.
Thank you.
I don't really want to stay by though. I kind of want to hang out.
I want to go on a ride with her real bad.
Shelly is a badass. She is blazing a trail. And she's doing it very well.
And I want to test ride all these cool old bikes. We're built for speed. Getting on the road, the scenery was beautiful. I think Florida is gorgeous. My tool bag was open at a certain point, and I didn't lose anything, but you're very vulnerable if you're out just riding a motorcycle, and if something is out of adjustment and it's like critical, you need to adjust it. I think it's really important to know how to at least troubleshoot problems when you're riding. If you got your friends behind you, sometimes you'll catch it. But yeah, stuff like that happens, but it feels so good to ride.
With the problems that Mariah's bike had, we definitely got a way later start by like, I don't know, at least 6 hours. So I think at that point, the plan was to just see how far we could get. It's nice when we can finally just get on the bike and hit miles. And, you know, it really is therapy. It's therapeutic. We drove along the coast for a while, and the first sign I saw was for manatees. And that was really exciting, pulling in near Cape Canaveral, because that's one of the main things I wanted to see.
That was such a beautiful drive. Oh my God, dude. I feel like I could just ride for forever.
I wanna learn some manatee facts.
They're 8 to 1,200 pounds.
Yeah, they
Ooh.
get big.
This is our first stop. And for me personally, it's definitely one of those stopping to smell the roses type of thing.
It's so pretty here. It almost like, remember that Dr. Seuss book, The Lorax? The way the trees look, that's how Florida looks.
Chicken brown sea cow.
Oh, there's one. I'm Amanda T.
I did a report in 5th grade about manatees, and I've kind of been obsessed with manatees ever since. It was pretty awesome. I've never seen one in real life, like in a natural habitat. I've seen one in an aquarium, and it's definitely not the same thing. I think it was a good first stop for the trip. It's definitely like a relaxing vibe.
Young gentlemen, they're flipping little tails. Poking cute little faces. Oh, look at that tail.
Long boy.
Oh, I see the nose.
Get a picture of the manatee. They look like just big raw biscuits. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, I'm gonna squeeze them and like nibble on them a little bit. Do you think they have tight butt cracks?
They probably do. They're gorgeous.
I mean, when you live in Northern California, you don't get to see manatees. It's majestic, man. Like, manatees are f***ing cute.
Look, jumping fish.
Big manatee.
Jumping fish. This is a
This
jumping
is the
fish.
manatee who just
He's
says
running.
stuff.
He's like, I'm
Oh,
gonna go
he's
eat
a
that fish.
distraction.
I know.
gonna eat that
Oh,
fish.
wait, yeah, maybe he's gonna go eat him. Oh my God, he's so cute. Look at his little face.
It was really cute to see those little sweet sea cows. They look like big, soft, doughy biscuits. And it was their mating season, I think. So, yeah, we were kind of watching manatees bang, I guess.
Y'all ready to boot scoot?
Let's boogie.
Let's hit it.
We have like 40-something more miles to go until we stop for the night.
All right.
Go get some gas.
Goodbye, sea cows. I love you.
Thanks for letting us watch your show.
Sea puppers.
Hey, you guys, can you just blow us a kiss goodbye real quick? Swear to God, if they did it, I would my bricks.
Our last day in Montana, when we finally finished our ride, one of the things that Lex had brought up is like getting to take our time more and see more like roadside things.
Locked and loaded, everybody. Good. Go.
Even though we started the trip late, the whole point of these trips is to get to experience the state that we're in. I'm glad we got to check one thing on the trip off of our list, but we have so many more women that we want to meet, places that we want to go, places we can stay, roadside things over the next 7 days. Because we started so late in the day and then stopping to see the manatees, we'd only gone 49 miles at that point, but we'll ride until nightfall, until we found a little hotel or somewhere to stay, and then actually have a good night's rest and start in the morning.
Florida mans.
I don't trust
They
this
crawl out
man.
at night.
Florida mans and families.
Florida man and family.
My one ask on this trip was to go to Old Florida Bookshop, and it's this teeny tiny little bookshop. It's floor to ceiling books. The thing is, in order to get there from where we were staying, the girls and I needed to leave early in the morning because we only had a little bit of time to be in there. So everyone woke up refreshed and in a great mood and ready to ride.
I'm coming apart.
I'm ready for you, Ayla.
I think I fixed my tail light situation.
Yeah.
I got a shim in there, which like it's holding it in place real good.
Let me see what you did.
I just crammed a zip tie
Yeah?
in here.
Is that gonna melt?
Someone did take
I
my
hope not.
soda.
I've had this bike for like 4 years now, and there's been so many issues. Y'all have seen my tool bag. I carry pretty much everything that, you know, you can fix on the fly that you would need, at least for my bike. Like, there's a problem, like, I can fix this. If it melts, it'll
melts,
just keep in place.
Get another bulb.
I'm replacing this housing when I get home anyways.
Cool.
So I don't care what happens in there.
Work it out.
Have a party, have a blast.
Yeah.
Do what you will in there. Just be a light that works at night.
Look at this.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a flat. The bolt is just flush on my tire right now.
So, getting ready to leave Cape Canaveral, I was loading up my bike and I noticed there was a big line around my whole tire that was taking hunks of it out.
Did you look at the tire?
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's up.
This whole line right here, that's a hunk taken out from a bolt. The bolt that's holding my fender on is too close.
I'm glad you caught
Yeah,
that
I would have
now.
gone down for sure.
Oh.
That bolt, like, it took a hunk.
The first spot looks worse. That's bad.
Okay.
Well, it's all bad. I mean,
It's all bad.
It's all bad.
Son of a biscuit! We need to call Harley right now.
How can I help you?
Hi, do y'all have anyone in the service department today?
We don't have a service department.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, starting off strong. I wanted to see if y'all would be able to help me. My back tire, I have a 19 on it.
I don't have anything that's a rear tire for a 19-inch.
Are you guys open today?
I can't do anything with the master.
Me in the ass.
Everywhere is closed.
Good morning. Pit crew every morning.
Welcome to paradise.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
This is Amanda coming to you live from Cape Canaveral. Zoe, what are we trying to do right here?
Oh, we got a greasy tight pickle of a situation right here.
This is what I was waiting to happen.
Well, we're all